We travel this life thinking we're on the right path. But when a fork comes in the road, we scratch our heads in confusion. We didn't even get a chance to ever choose and see which is right. So, how do we know who we're supposed to be? Question. I'll tell you how I found mine. Listen.
In the dungeon, he found himself, didn't have nothing else, lost in the world with no one's help, that's all he felt. In the dungeon, he found himself, didn't have nothing else, lost in the world with no one's help, that's all he felt. In the dungeon, he found himself, didn't have nothing else, lost in the world with no one's help, that's all he felt. In the dungeon, he found himself, didn't have nothing else, lost in the world with no one's help, that's all he felt.
I moved to Boston for college, B-Town is what they calls it. You've been nice to me, never called me cocky, and you say I'm one of the most humble at Berkeley. I never thought I had that Berkeley swag, but I guess most do. It's funny how artists do the most to keep a band, chasing them with your vision, higher conviction with that. Complete failure was my freshman year. None of my plans became realities. I found myself begging for sanctity like a zombie, wandering the streets, trying to find lines to write, trying to find me was what was calling me. Music, my child, birth from experiences through sentences to jail. 24 Western Street, apartment 8, no food, 8, lost mad weight, no good health from jealousy I had of others when I crossed over with this disease. Death awaited my future if I didn't change mindsets. Drum sets couldn't be loud enough for evil to lead me. I love all those who stood by me and opportunities that came to me thus far. Besides the one that wanted me to sell my soul to be a star. Pray for me, I ran through last year stealthily. That's why you never saw me. I was locked up in some mess called stress. How could I fail at this? Love set in and killed this.
In the dungeon, he found himself, didn't have nothing else, lost in the world with no one's help, that's all he felt. In the dungeon, he found himself, didn't have nothing else, lost in the world with no one's help, that's all he felt. In the dungeon, he found himself, didn't have nothing else, lost in the world with no one's help, that's all he felt. In the dungeon, he found himself, didn't have nothing else, lost in the world with no one's help, that's all he felt.
I'm sorry, so sorry, but I had to do it, I had to do it. It's true, maybe someday you'll forgive me when I forgive you. During that time period, fasting with just water, you left me to die. Don't cry, see how love's waters are dry now. I wasn't perfect, but I never cheated like the lies stated I did. I cherish you, Miss Thomas, that was my promise to make you Miss Robbins. You were my attention, even with intention. Good confusion, can't grab and hold of something I long for. Yeah, I felt the love before, so what I tried again with you. I was too wrapped up in the art of making love, not the art of you, the art of you. I cherish your body, love making, being beside me, the release is shared. You got scared and they walked away. You can't let something so cherished walk away so easily. Please me was the last thing I remember you saying before leave me. Lost sweet, marriage strangled, mental thoughts hurts masculine and mind feminine. I can't hide what the spirit moved through these patterns. You hear this music and this distortion, hormones change this. That's why I eat natural, no me eating.
M.B.D.F.Y.I.C. Change me, cleanse me, from me, before me, was the past me.
Now the new me is no meat, only veggies. You gotta know what you're eating. They be putting yellow fire, crucifying in them M&Ms and candy, speeding up, irregulating arteries silently. Thinking you're sick when you have symptoms. It itched and scratch it. It bleeds, it hurts, it breathes, it sees, it flirts, it needs. I understood inside was the devil and God. So personal on two different levels, but the same union, balance, spiritual vibes. Chimed on key harmonically with the chakras around me. I became I knew whoever he be, I was supposed to be. Hard to be me when things around me dumb me down. It's the enemy, it's my enemy. Things grow and things die. Things change and things lie. Death was found as perfect and life is the perfecting of it. 1 + 1 = 2. 2 is 08's anniversary and 22 is 10s. Add it up and you get divisions of 6 and 3. Completion in 6 days and 3 is the Trinity. So much knowledge in 1 year.
It was mine. Beautiful. Dark. It was mine. Beautiful. Dark. Freshman year in college, it was mine. Beautiful. Dark. Freshman year in college.